Hi, it is me, Bishop Jeff from Gilgal TV. Welcome, welcome. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. He is God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Be blessed, be blessed. If it is your first time you come across this channel, I kindly request you to subscribe. And you subscribed, you like the video, you share it to all your social media platforms. It is a good thing to do. May God bless you for that. May God keep you safe. May God protect you. And let us contribute to the sharing of the gospel. If you are already a member of the Gilgal TV channel, you are part of our community, because here it is a community where we build each other, where we encourage each other, and where we keep together, each other close, for us to move forward and for us to overcome any challenge that may come in front of us, and for us to overcome it. And I kindly respect you, and I really appreciate you. And I say thank you so much for being part of this journey, the Camp Gilgal TV journey, which it will go and go and go. It is a train or a tsunami which nobody will stop it. At Camp Gilgal TV. God bless you and God be with you. God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Today, we are going to share something that is really touching my heart, and I love to say to you, this topic touched my heart, and this topic is really serious, and this topic it is something that we need to consider, because out there in the world, a lot of people are grieving. A lot of people are grieving, and a lot of people are hurt, and a lot of people are wounded. I'm telling you, are wounded. You know, when we go to the war, instead of the camp where you are, victorious camp or defeated camp, there always soldiers who are wounded. There are always soldiers who are hurt. Even though they don't have a wound, but they are hurt somewhere, somehow, because they have lost their colleague, they have lost their teammate, they have lost somebody, even a cousin, in a battlefield, and therefore they become hurt and they are wounded. And out there, even in the church, a lot of people are wounded, especially these wounds which are inside. The inside wound are very terrible. The inside wound are dangerous. I am not advocating that you need to be wounded outside, and I'm not advocating about the violence. I'm not advocating that. I stand against any form of violence, and I stand against it firmly and strongly. I stand against it. But the wounds that are inside, they are horrible. Even the scars that are inside, because there nobody sees it, nobody knows if you are wounded or you have scars inside, but it's there, and it makes people to be dangerous, and it makes people not to move ahead or to move ahead anymore, because they are stagnant. They are standing in one place, because they are no longer moving forward, because those wounds are very bad, those hurt are very bad, and a lot of people are in that aspect. That's why my topic of today is do not grieve. Do not grieve. Instant rejoice. Rejoice. Because the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 10 said this: do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. For the joy of the Lord is your strength. The book of Jeremiah, if you read it, let me give you a brief background of the book of Jeremiah. The book of I said Jeremiah, no, Nehemiah. The book of Nehemiah, chapter 8, verse 10. Nehemiah, not Jeremiah. I'm sorry for that. The book of Nehemiah, let me give you the background of the book of Nehemiah. Nehemiah says, it is a book that was written from someone who was having a very good job. He was in the court of the king of Babylon in that time, and the time to go back was already there, to go back to their land, to their land of birth, to their land that God has promised them, to the land of milk and honey. It already there. The prophecy of Jeremiah, now is Jeremiah, the prophecy of Jeremiah 29:11 is already fulfilled. The prayer of Daniel is already been done. Now, they need to go back. And some of people went back in Judah. They found it was not a good place to live. They found it was a very desolated place. Even they say the grave of their ancestor, the tombs of their ancestor are all wide open. And when it's all wide open, and the wall of Jerusalem are all break down, and enemy go in and out, wild animals go in and out. It was not a good summary that was given to Nehemiah. Now, Nehemiah was hurt inside himself. Nehemiah was grieving inside himself. Nehemiah was not an happy camper anymore. He was grieving. Even the king who he was serving observed that. He said, Nehemiah, what is bothering you? That way the concept of this Nehemiah chapter 8 verse 10 comes from. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Do not grieve. You know, people are grieved out there. Out there, people are grieved. One way or the others. People are grieved. One way or the others. People are hurt. People are hurt because somebody whom they trusted is or her utters the word that are not good enough. The bad word on their life. And then somebody remains and say, even you, I trusted you with my life. This is what you have done to me. You understand? People are grieved. People are grieved because of betrayal. Somebody has betrayed them. Somebody has betrayed them by going beyond their back and by stabbing them on the back. People are grieved because this is a man, this is a woman that I have given my young life, I have given my youth time, I have given, invested emotions, financial, I invested everything. Now, when the breakthrough is there and the man or the woman dump you, and people are hurt, and their state of being hurt push them to grieve, and they grieve so badly. They are in that station of grievancy. They are in that station of being hurt. They are no longer moving or taking the train to move forward and to go to the station of joy. And there is a joy in the morning. There is a joy in my soul. There is a joy, everything, because they are in a state of being grieving. You know, when you grieve so much because you've been betrayed by your business partner, you've been betrayed by your husband, you've been betrayed by your wife, you've been betrayed by your colleagues, your brothers, your siblings, you've been betrayed by all of these people. They betray you. You trusted them so much. They betray you, dump you like that. People are hurt. People are wounded because they've been divorced. A very rough divorce, a very bad divorce, a very, 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 very rough one, a bad divorce. You went to court, and the court even sided with your partner or your husband or wife of that time, and the court says you have no right to claim anything you built during your marriage, and now you are wounded so badly, like you are coming through a World War III, and then you are wounded so badly. People are hurt because pastors have hurt them, because the church has wounded them, because their business partners have wounded them, hurt them, took everything that they did to build together, the companies and everything. In the end of the day, they have nothing and they are hurt and wounded. That's why people are hurt upside there. Parents are hurt because and wounded because the children, they don't take care of them anymore, because the children, they dump them in the old age home and they do not come and visit. They do not come and visit or call them anymore, because you go even ask somebody, say, is my phone dead or what? Is my phone network not more working or what? And the people look at your phone and say, your phone is right, your phone is correct, your network is working. It's only people do not call you anymore. People are wounded out there. They are wounded because they lost their investment. They are wounded because they have lost. They have lost their pension money. They are wounded because they have lost their retirement investment. They are wounded. They are wounded because they have lost everything that they built all their lives. People are hurt out there. And all of this, even some I did not even mention here, they need to bring them to the state of being in a grievance. They are grieving. They are grieving so badly, so badly. The tears every day. When people are sleeping, then they are counting the ceilings. When people are sleeping, their pillow is wet by the tears that flow from their eyes, and their face is wet also by those tears. People are wounded, and these put them in a state of grievance, and they are grieving. You know, when you're too obsessed with grieving, you may end up in a suicidal state, because a voice can come to you that you are no more useful, you are now useless. Just take your life. And I'm not advocating for people to take their lives. Oh, God forbid it. I'm not saying that, because that state of being in a grievance can put you in that mind, because you grieve so much, you grieve so excessive, you have no more joy. That's why Nehemiah says, do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. For the joy of the Lord is your strength, because the joy of the Lord will revive you. And how to be in the joy of the Lord? It is when you apply His will. When you apply His will, where is His will? His will is in His word. The word of God is so powerful. The word of God, it can revive you. The word of God can make your heart to be merry, your heart to be joyful, your heart to stand up, and your heart to be revived and revived again. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. In following and meditating the word of God day and night, for meditating that word of God, and His joy will be flowing in you, and you will again revive again, and you will move on. Get out of grief. Get out of wound. Once your wound is being bound by God, once your wound is been rubbed by the balm of Gilead, then you are healed. And once you are healed, then the joy of the Lord come. And the joy of the Lord come in the morning. The joy of the Lord come in the morning. My brother, my sister, let me address to you right now who you are watching this video. Do not forget to subscribe. My brother, my sister, let me tell you this. The joy of the Lord will revive you. Joy of the Lord will revive you. The best way to get out of grief, the best way to heal yourself, the best way to get out of hurt and out of wound, is especially the inside wound, is to forgive. Forgive. Forgive whosoever betrayed you, whosoever treated you badly, whosoever neglected you, whosoever rejected you. Forgive. And once you forgive, you will move to that station of grief. Then you'll enter the train of joy. That is the joy of the Lord. And then you will be singing, I have joy, I have joy, I have joy, I have joy in my soul. There is joy in my soul. There is joy in my soul. There is joy in my soul. Then your bones will be refreshed. Your bones will have life. Your body will stand up and life will come to you because you have moved from the station of grief. Plenty of people are not moving because they're still hurt and wounded. Let them get out. Forgive. That's the best thing to do. Get the resolution, get the command, get the decisions to forgive and to move and get to the train. And the man who rides the train is the Lord, Jehovah Jireh. He will take the train in motions and then you move. There is a joy in my soul. There is a joy in my soul. There is a joy in my soul. Then you will start building your life as Nehemiah did build Jerusalem. You will start building your life too. It's not too late. It's not too late. Stand up. Dust yourself. It's not too late. Stand up. Dust yourself. Take a leap of faith and go forward, and you will see the Lord moving with you. God bless you. See you again soon. It was me, your host, Bishop J. Bye.